So we had the light up and we saw something at IKEA and thought we would try to find something because with the humidity and the back and forth with the weather, the light's just not going to stay on. So we found these little things from Amazon. If you are interested, I will link them below and where I got my neon rope lights. But we're going to put these up next. And then the only other thing we need is to find some florals and we will be done. All right, let's talk about these florals. So originally, oh, by the way, finally watching this for the third time, starting it for the third time, I'm actually liking it now. Off track, off topic, Hathaway. Anyway, so these florals, I originally wanted just something tall and colorful, something that went with our style. Anyway, we decided to just go to Michael's. Freddie found these along with some cherry blossoms. And so I'll put a picture in here of what it originally looked like. In my mind, I wanted something clear with just maybe one faux feathery something, probably like what I have in my bathroom. So I'll put a picture of that here. That is just a faux, what's it called? Pampas grass, lowered, but the faux ones look very feathery. So I thought one or two of those in a clear vase would be great. We ended up doing these plus the cherry blossoms in these tall clear vases. My vision was not coming to life. So we went with, I was either going to be this or like a amber glass. And so this brass is a really great option for us because it's bringing in the brass of the mirror and in our light fixtures. And so, well, you can't really see that, but the little light bulb. Anyway, so the vase change was huge. And then the cherry blossoms were just a little bit too much. So I love, love, love this elegant, random textured feel. And once we put these up, I had to take these plants from either side of our console table. So eventually, right, hopefully you will see in this video at some point that these two chairs will be replaced with two swivel chairs. This chair will be replaced with the swivel chair. So they will go somewhere. But this is the one I was talking about last video where I just think it's just too bulky for the space. It's not necessarily too big, but with the walkways we have, it's just a little bit too bulky. So we need something a little bit just different, I guess. And these are dining chairs, so these will move. Anyway, so it was gonna be like plant on plant. So those plants are gone. Those are gonna be in the bedroom.
I'm at Walmart and just looking and browse and check these floor lamps out. They're fairly cheap and they're not too bad. Here we go. Excuse me. Let me get my shit out the way. You're good. Excuse me. So we got this one here.
May love, peace, and
basic simple one.
And
they got this one. Another. Oh, those are the same. This one here I like. It's 4'10", so looks like a good size. Looks basic. And there was this one I thought was pretty cool too. That one's a little tall, but it's got, you know, shelves, so more dusting area. I think that's it. Let me know what you think.
So you saw Freddie shopping, and I will show you what these look like on, but these are stunning. They're just very simple. The color is just beautiful. They're, you can't see the other one right now. It's just piled with crap. They're just very subtle. So once the lights are on, it just gives this warm glow. They're not the kind of lamps that are art. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just more of literally for lighting. There are some lamps that I've seen that are, you know, sculptural and beautiful, but we just really wanted these for light, and we wanted other moments like these beautiful textured florals, this wallpaper, things like that to kind of set the stage for the more standout moments, and then letting the lighting and the furniture be more neutral. Okay, so I will put here, if I haven't already shown, an inspiration of the chairs that we wanted in those corners by the TV. But what we ended up getting was kind of an accident, and it was a happy accident. They're the Poing chairs from IKEA, but we got the Teak frames that are really hard to find and the real leather cushions, and they're so freaking comfortable, and they have a really beautiful mid-century feel. And I got them on Facebook Marketplace for $40 a piece. So I will let you know at the end of the video as well, like kind of the total of what we paid for everything, because I do like to go on the hunt and get things affordably. So I will show you the chairs now. All right, so these are the Teak Poing chairs that we got from Facebook Marketplace. And hint, hint, if you haven't already seen the video, we got a puppy. He barely even uses that. So I had to kind of touch up this leather, but for $40 a piece, amazing. I also purchased on Facebook Marketplace this older, well, it's vintage. I'm gonna do a little close up. Gotta change the light bulb on it, and it has a crack, but it works beautifully. So it's a little vintage. Look at me, just ruining things. A vintage cat lamp, freaking amazing. And then this is something I've had for a few years now. Brought it over from the other home. Just got it from the yard. And then just a faux succulent in 3s. I know we've already talked about the curtains in a previous video, but I do want to say now that we have these lamps and these curtains here, because these are more on an off-white creamy feel, and these curtains are white and these are cream, we kind of have to blend the two together somehow. So I don't know if we're going to end up keeping the stark white curtains, or if we're gonna be blending something more like this, like a linen-y off-white curtain here with the green. If I can find something like that, I think I will do that instead, so that everything blends a little bit better, but our trim is white. So I don't know, there's a lot to think about. Let me show you the console table that I made with my friend. Okay, so like I said in previous videos, the setup here is kind of weird. So there's a lot of angles in the home, which they did to make sure that they are using up the space as beautifully as possible and efficiently as possible. But what that does is it kind of cuts off some areas where you might have little tables. And so, like I said before, I made little mini cocktail tables for each side of the couch, but the side that we walk on, they were like tumbling off, and I don't know. So we kept one that can be moved around. We have I'll put a picture up here. We have the 2 ottomans that right now we have on a blanket. We have a blanket on top of them, and we have them kind of extended in the middle of the couch. I will also put a picture here. They are on wheels, but we have them extended in the middle of the couch. So it's kind of like a chaise lounge, which is really nice. But let me show you the console table right now. So what we did to combat the problem of the side tables, like where do we put a drink, is we got a console table for the back of the couch. The problem is we couldn't find anything that was perfect. So I will show you what I made with my friend. All right, so we have these on little casters. It was very simple if you're good with wood. We are not good with wood. We do not have the tools. So thankfully my friend Carrie helped me make this. It's a little wobbly. It's not perfect. Pro tip, don't buy the cheap wood. That's all I can say. Have good tools and don't buy the cheap wood. It shouldn't have been this hard, but because it kind of leans, it's perfect. So I just bought the 3 pieces of wood from the store, and I was able to put it perfectly for our couch measurement. That way you can just take your glass and put it behind you. It is a little annoying, but it's better than having things here as you walk around and you trip over them, because again, it looks like a big space, but it's really not. And then I've kept this one cocktail table that I said that I kept, or that I made from like a lamp base or whatever. So it's already broken. It's fine. It works for what it is. We have a little blanket situation here. And that's what I was talking about, where it's like extended. So, you know, you can have a little chaise for your feet and stuff. And then they're on wheels as well. So I can take the blanket off and they can be 2 stools, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I would say all in all, everything is where we want it to be right now. I wasn't sure that the chairs that we got were something that I wanted to keep, but I love them so much and everybody fits in them. Everybody thinks they're comfortable. And it's a great conversation piece where I have them across from the couch. So where that charcoal chair was before, now people can walk around there. And now that we have a puppy, his stuff is over there anyway. So it worked out beautifully. Yeah, so I'm going to show you everything in the home now. And we'll walk through pricing at the end, and then I'll show you everything with the lights on. Well, you know, the fun lights on, the lamps. All right, so the removable wallpaper, again, all this stuff we've shown in previous videos. This is the last video, so if you haven't watched 1 and 2, definitely go watch that. These shelves were $25 for the pair at Hobby Lobby. This mirror was around $100 off Wayfair, I believe. The removable wallpaper was around $200. These were $25 each off of Facebook Marketplace. The couch was brand new, and we got that at Ashley, and that was $600 on sale. $600 on sale. Like I said, these chairs were $40 each. You saw the lamps we got. I think they were also $40 each. The curtains were, I think they were $20 or $30 a panel. So I'd say maybe $120-ish. These are IKEA. And this was probably a $200 project with the purchasing, because this was the real wood. The only thing you won't see here yet is I actually bought different handles here. So they're going to be long handles. I'll try and put a picture up here if I can, but if not, just know that those will change. This was $20. This was free. These shelves were also from Hobby Lobby. I want to say they was like maybe 15 or 20 a piece. These golds or these brass vases are from At Home, and they were 20 or 30 a piece. These were kind of expensive. The flowers actually were some of the most expensive. We have 2 sets in each, and I would say we spent about $80 on the florals. Faux florals can be pretty expensive. The neon was about $80, and we finally found a way to get them to stay on, so I'm thankful for that. I've already talked through these are all different pieces of art. We have a beautiful plant. We have a vintage stool. This is from an estate sale. I think that was like $20. This goes with my vanity, so that was a whole thing. And then we have, these come 3 for $25 or 3 for $30 on Amazon, and we have a few around the home. So now I will show you everything all together looking prettier than this. He had a very long play date. He is worn out, little noodle. All right, guys, that's the end of the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like everything. Things are gonna grow and change and morph and adjust as we go. And when I see things that I love, I have to change them because I'm very ADD with my decor. But that's why we got neutral basics. So I will put, a few more pictures up here as I'm talking of the big picture. And again, I have to show you what it's like to live with animals, and that's just how it is. I did pick up the toys though, but that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That is the living room solidified. So stay tuned for the next room. Hope you're having a great day, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.